Yes, hello everyone. My good boys and girls, as I promised you that I will be making corrections to the work I've been sending to the P6 platform. The WhatsApp group for the P6 members for my class. Now, I'm going to start with the first set I sent to the platform, and that was Mathematics 1. It was labeled MTC1. What I'm going to start with. I keep on making corrections to the other sets, and in every video I'm going to be handling 10 questions and we move on. So for today, let's look at Mathematics 1 that I gave you. You cross-check with what you did, and then we move on. Now, question number 1 for that in that paper was subtract 58 minus 32. Now, for this question, when we are subtracting numbers, of course, you know we subtract starting from the ones place value. And this is the ones place value, and here we have the tens place value. Now, you draw straight lines for our part of work. You indicate here, part of work. Good. Now, in our part of work, we are going to subtract, starting with 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2, what do you get? 6. Yes? You write 6. And now, bring your 6 and write it under the ones place value. Now, we go to the tens place value, and here we have 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 gives us 2. And you also bring here 2 under the tens place value. So we get our answer as 26. Yes. Let's now go to question number 2. As you can see it reads, write 7,486 in words. Oh, I'll mention 7485 in words. Now here, when writing such a large number in words, we divide our digits into 2, starting with the last 3 digits. So 5, 8, and 4 are under units. Then the next 3 would be under thousands. Now that here we have only 7. Hope you can see this is under thousands. Good. So when we're writing this in words, it will be, we start with what is under thousands, and this is 7. So we say 7,000 a comma. After 1,000 we put a comma. What we have under units, it's 485. So we write 485.
Stop before.
Yes. So our number is 7,485. We move to question number 3. And question number 3 says, shade P intersection Q. We had a Venn diagram. Question number 3 was saying, shade, it's Q first, Q intersection P. And the Venn diagram is like this. Sorry for that. Here's our Venn diagram. Let me hope you also. And here is our set Q. Then here is our set P. Set Q is the whole of this. and set P is the whole of this. Now, intersection means the common region. The intersection region is the common region, the region shared by both set Q and set P, and this is the region in the middle. So you get your ruler and shade this middle part. This is the intersection. Here, the middle part, the part shared by both sets, is the intersection of the two sets, right? Yes. And that's the answer for that question. So let's move to question number 4. Question number 4, we had a diagram, and I apologize, in the work I sent to you, it didn't have any shaded parts. So let me show you here what I was intending. The question was, what part is unshaded? Question number 4, what fraction, let me say, what fraction of the figure is unshaded? With a question mark. And the figure was like this. This is the figure you got in the questions, in the question paper. It was a circle divided into 8 equal parts. And now, for what you got was like that. But let's have some parts shaded. Let's have some parts shaded. Due to time, let me shade very fast. Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I wanted you to have. But unfortunately, due to what I don't know, it didn't reach you like that. Now, here, when you read through the question, it says, what fraction of the figure is unshaded? Here the tree is on this word, unshaded. Here, we look for the fraction which is not shaded, and refers to not. Yes, so here's our figure. Some boxes are shaded. We can see they are 3. Don't say the answer is 3 out of 8. No. Here we are going to count the parts which are not shaded. So let's count them together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 parts not shaded. Out of what do we put as our denominator? All the parts in the figure. You understand? How many are they all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So the unshaded part, the unshaded fraction, is 5 out of 8. If you say 3 out of 8, that is the shaded fraction, right? Yes. Let's go ahead. Question number 5.
I pause.
Pause. Reading, work out, question number 5. Work out 4 plus 6 times 2. Yes. Here we have a task. we have to work out this expression, and we have two operation signs. You have to remember that the moment we have an operation having more than one operation sign, we need to look at body mass. Body mass, or just shorten it and say the mass, because both sides are just in the mass. We ignore these two. So you focus on body mass or simply the mass. This will give you the order of how to go about those signs. Which one do we deal with first? Now, when we see this body mass, we have brackets, we don't have them there. Off, it's not there. Division is not there. Multiplication. We are saying that multiplication is coming first before addition. So we are going to first multiply. So we shall have our 4 plus 6 times 2, but we first multiply. Why? Following the order of body mass, multiplication comes before addition. And now when we multiply 6 by 2, what do you get? 12. Good. So this gives us 12. Now we bring our 4. We now have 4 plus 12. We don't need to go back to body mass. It's only one side. We simply add. 4 plus 12, what do you get? 60, right? And therefore that is our answer for number 5. Let's move to question number 6. It reads, Kato rolled a die once. What's the probability that an odd number appears on top? Now, we have to remember that a die. I'm showing you our question number 6. Question number 6 I read it before. Kato rolled a die once. A die, this is the singular. That's 1. Yes. Sorry for the interruption there. There was a call, no problem. Let's continue. Now, our question number 6 is here. Kato rolled a die once. What's the probability that an odd number appears on top? Now, what we need to understand here is that a die has 6 faces. A die has 6 faces, numbered from 1 to 6. I know you are fans of Ludo and so on, you know this. Now, when we are looking for probability of an odd number showing on top, we must first state the formula. The formula for finding probability is probability, let me shorten, is equal to number of desired chances out of number of total chances. Now this I'm referring to desired chances. What you desire, what you want to get. And in this case, our desired chances are coming from the odd numbers on the die. Then TC is total chances. Here we are referring to all the faces or all the numbers on a die. So we are going to say desired chances are, here we are going to say odd numbers, of course, on a die. So how many are they? We say number of desired chances. How many odd numbers do we have on a die? Now the odd numbers on a die, we know them. Yes, let's list them together. We have 1, 3, and 5. Odd numbers continue, but these are the only odd numbers we have on a die. So how many are they? Here we say number of desired chances. How many odd numbers do we have on a die? They are 1, 2, 3. 3. After getting the number of desired chances, we also look for the number of total chances. We say that total chances, these are simply all sides on a die, or all numbers. Let me stop here. All numbers on a die. How many are they? So we say number of total chances. These are, okay, let's list them also. Let's list them all. Let's list them. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On some lines you may not be able to see these figures as they are like this. They use dots. When you see 1 dot, that's a 1. When you see 2 dots, that is 2. When you see 3 dots, like that. Now, how many choices we have there? We say number of total chances. Here we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finally, we go back to our formula. We are saying that probability equals number of desired chances. We got it as 3 out of number of total chances that we got as 6. And therefore, the probability of Kato getting an odd number appearing on top when he rolls a die once is 3 out of 6. That's the answer to number 6, question number 6. Yes, let me hope you underlined your work so neatly as you can see mine. Yes. Now, let's move to question number 7. Question number 7 reads, simplify positive 5 minus negative 2. Now, when we have an expression with 2 signs in the middle here, what happens? If we have an expression, ours is positive 5 minus negative 2. There are 2 signs here. How do we deal with them? We have to make sure it becomes 1, they turn to 1 sign before we go ahead. So we multiply them. We get a minus multiplied by a minus. And what do we get? We get a positive. When 2 similar signs are multiplied, the result will be positive. Even the positive ones. Positive times positive, the answer will be positive. But different signs multiplied, like positive times negative, the result will be negative. And vice versa. Negative times positive, the result will be negative. Okay, let's go ahead. Now we have seen that this minus sign multiplied by this minus sign give us a positive. So our expression will be positive 5 now plus, because the 2 signs have been multiplied to give a plus 2. And now here, when we use the mind map, we shall have positives up and negatives down. Hope you still recall these abbreviations. Positives and negatives. Now, how many positives do we have here? 5. Positive 5 simply refers to 5 positives. I make them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put them on the positive side because they are positives. This is the positive 5. We got 2. What's the sign for 2? Also positive. Where will I put those 2 positives? Here, still, because they are positives. 1 and 2. We don't have anything for the negative side. So, we got our answer. What do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positives. So our answer is positive 7. Right? Yes. The answer is positive 7. Let's underline the answer. Yes. Remember, you underline with 2 straight lines from margin to margin for your work to be very neat. Yes. Question number 8. Lesson question number 8. It reads, calculate the area of the figure. And here is our figure. What figure is it? Yes, you know. It is a triangle. We are looking for the area of this triangle. Now, what's the formula for finding area of a triangle? You remember that area of a triangle is equal to a half times base times height. B stands for base, the base of this triangle, and H stands for the height of this triangle. Now, which one is the base and which one is the height? What you have to remember is that base and height always meet at a right angle, and this will have our right angle. So one of these two lines meeting at this point, one is the base and the other is height. Now 4 centimeters is our height, the perpendicular line from the bottom to the top of an object. This is our height, and this flat bottom line is our base. Now we go and substitute into our formula. We have it that area of our triangle is equal to, we have a half times, the base is 9 centimeters. Let me get some extension here. A bit. Yes, can go on. Times the height, which is 4 centimeters. Now at this level, we can reduce. 2 can divide 4. So we reduce the 2 and the 4 up. So 2 divided by 2, we get 1. We also divide 4 by 2, we get 2. Now I have it divided by 9 simply because 9 is not a multiple of 2. It can't be exactly divisible by 2. Now what do we have? Our area is simply equal to, here we are left with 1 times, here we have 9 centimeters times, here we now have 2 centimeters, not 4. We divided 4 by 2 to get 2. So we have 2 centimeters. Let's get numbers together. 1 times 9 times 2, numbers together first. Then we have centimeter times centimeter. 1 times 9 is 9. 9 times 2, you get 80. So the numbers give us 80. How about here? Centimeter times centimeter. Of course, centimeter squared. Good. Now our area is equal to 18 square centimeters. Okay, that's the answer for number 8. Line, but I will rest my second manual. And even my ruler is short. Okay, let's end there. Question number 9. We are about to finish. It reads, find the next number in the sequence. And our sequence is here, having 1, 3, 5, 7, and the next one missing. Now, before we look for the missing number, we need to understand how these ones were being got. From the first to the second, what was happening throughout. Now you find that from 1 to 3, 2 was added. When you get 1 plus 2, it gives 3. How about from 3 to 5? Still you discover that 2 was added to 3. So 3 plus 2 gives 5. From 5 to 7, still 2 was added. Now you discover that it's a 2 being added to get the next number. That's what we are also going to do. From 7 to the next one, we are also going to add there 2. And now 7 plus 2, we get 9. And you write here your 9. Then that's our answer. But also, if you look at this list of numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, if you remember types of numbers very well, you discover that these are odd numbers. Then you just have to know from 7, what's the next odd number? 9. And you write it there. Good. So let's underline this. We move to number 10, which is the last number for this video. Then others will be coming. Question number 10. Question number 10 reads, 4 books cost 4,000 shillings. What's the cost of 6 similar books? Now, when you're given the cost of 4 books, before you look for the cost of 6, you need to first know the unit cost. And when I say unit cost, you understand that's the cost of one item. In this case, we first look for the cost of one book. Let me write right here, because of space, it won't be enough this time. The question stated that 4 books cost 4,000 shillings. Our second step will be looking for the cost of one book. If 4 books cost 4,000 shillings, how about one book? Of course, it will cost less money. So one book costs, just get the cost of the 4, then divide by 4. There we get the cost of one book. And what do we get? Let's try to divide here. 4 divided by 4, we get 1. How about 4,000 divided by 4? First take 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 0 divided by 4, 0. 0 divided by 4, 0. And 0 divided by 4, another 0. What do we have there? 1,000. So we discover that one book costs 1,000 shillings. And now if one book costs 1,000 shillings, you come back to the question, how about 6? We now bring in the 6 books. So the 6 books will cost simply the cost of 1 times 6, as simple as that. So you get the cost of one book, which is 1,000 shillings, and multiply by 6. And now what we get? Draw your line very well and multiply. 6 times 0 is a 0. 6 times this 0, we get a 0. 6 times this other 0 is also 0. 6 times 1. 6 times 1 is 6. And here we get 6,000 shillings. We now conclude and say that 6 books cost how much? 6,000 shillings. Good. Don't make a mistake and multiply the cost of 4 books by 6. No, you first get the cost of one book. So let's underline. And this is the answer for number 10, marking the end of this episode for today. Corrections for MTC 1, from question 1 to question 10. Yes, I love you all.